I hope you're having a lovely evening. Or, no, morning. It's morning. Well, afternoon. Either way, Merry Christmas! If it's, still Christmas in your time zone. So Merry Christmas to people who are presently in Christmas time. Otherwise, happy holidays, have a wonderful day. All the niceties. My baby's having a great day, not knowing which toy to play with first. And we're just doing a quick Gnorp date here. Okay, so I've saved up far more money than was needed to get the next purchase, so we're gonna get it. Okay, so I want Y rockets. I need an additional Gnorp with that, so we were able to purchase both at the same time. So we purchased the housing first. We get more today. And then once one Gnorp moves in, we can get Y rockets. And that'll multiply our number of rockets up by 16% more. For 16% more damage. Okay. And then we still have a spare Gnorp because, well, you can't just buy one. However, the Geek Protocol just became within range of, affordability compared to other things. So, once I buy 2 more houses, I'll have enough Gnorps for the Geek Protocol, and we'll get that next. But capacity is still cheaper than Geek, so we're gonna hang on to a spare Gnorp for a while we get capacity upgrades. I think I can get capacity up to 11 million and have it still be the preferred bonus. So we're a million away from, 1.22 million away from potentially buying capacity. And I want to see if messing with stuff changes things. Even though I just bought rockets to improve them, I want to know if I can get my collection rate up faster if I make them geet into the stash instead of geeting into the rockets. We're just gonna test it. So we're turning the rockets off. Okay, that was the last rocket to launch. I know. My favorite Gnorp is sad he doesn't get to jump on the button anymore. This one's my favorite. He jumps on the big red button to launch the rockets. Okay. So now that we're geeting into the stash instead of geeting to make rockets, our damage should go way down, but our collection should go up. And I want to see how that affects Mr. Stompy Boy over here in how the damage will go down here and if that'll also drop the collection as well. Yeah, right now the rock is reclaiming more, but the collection did go up and is continuing to go up. The rock is reclaiming less and less each chunk. But the rock damage is just... The damage we're doing is now way tinies. Yeah, our production tanked. Because we were getting most of our damage from the rockets. So while the collection is going up and up and up, it is not a sustainable balance. Okay. I just want to see the Gnorps, make a little bit of collection progress just until we have enough to get capacity, and then we'll turn the rockets back on. Well, if we're gonna experiment, since these guys just got a whole lot weaker, let's try throwing the puke flowers back on. That'll increase the damage again. I want to see if we can reach a better equilibrium. Oh, we're up to 9. When did that happen? I hope that was while we were just playing just now, so you guys could watch that. That should have just happened. I like how it adds an additional dot every single time you get a higher one. That's a nice little touch the dev did. Okay. So... damage is continuing to go down. Collection is going down again. So it was able to peak for a little bit, and then these guys were able to not shove as much over anymore. Looks like the rockets are starting to reclaim some of their business, but that's just from the bombers. Okay. Okay, this next batch will have some puke in it. I love the puke guys. They just vomit all the way from the free juice stand to the rock to give it acid. That's some extreme GERD there. Like, I have GERD, but I have nothing compared to this guy vomiting horizontally all the way to the rock across several town blocks. Yeah, I got nothing on that guy. Okay, damage is going back up. Therefore, collection is going back up. And... damage reclamation is down to 60, but that's also because the pile is getting shorter. Oh, we can't keep the acid up. We will this time. We've got a nice brown fluid here. He's so happy about his disgusting brown mixture. I love the Gnorps. They're great. Okay, he brought his little mixture here, filling up this thing. There we go. And then here comes the juice. Okay. So it's only when these reach the top do they overflow and go in. Okay. Oh yes, here comes Mr. Vomit. That is some strength. That is some strength. Okay, we're almost up to more collection. Just to get that little bit of capacity. Here we go. Okay, now capacity is no longer cheap enough to be of benefit compared to more geet. We will have more geet, we'll have more rocket. Not that I have rockets on right now, it's just I wanted to boost temporarily to see how that would balance out. However, since the damage keeps going down, well, the rock is reclaiming less, which is making this go back up again. Is this an equilibrium that I'm happy with? Yeah, acid is starting to claim more. But the collection rate is slowly going back down. Because there's less getting pushed over for them to be able to access and collect faster. Okay. The mountain's getting a lot shorter. I want to hang out a bit until the mountain gets down lower. I want to see what this balances out to when we've managed to get the reclamation of the rock down to nothing, if possible. We're down to 44 now. That's the lowest I've seen it in a long time. Yeah, we're catching up on what the damage was. So now this is continuing to go down. But will it stay above what we had when we had the rockets on, is the question. Because the way things compound in this game is very interesting. Okay, rock is down to 27. That is going down. Yes. The collection isn't going down too bad. It is staying significantly higher than it was before. I'm very curious where the equilibrium will lie once this is at 0. We're down to 16, okay. 13. Yeah, it's shrinking. Down to 12, 11, 10. Because it's averaging over a whole minute, so it's down to 9, okay. 7. Is it gonna disappear? 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, 1, and come on, be gone, be gone, gone. Okay, so now our damage is 170. It's not great, and the collection balanced down to 180. Okay. So it looks like we can collect faster than we do damage now, which is good that we're finally able to do that. Gnorp update, yes, yes, I turned rockets off even though I just bought more rockets, to see if it would bring my collection up high enough. Let's see if I turn hulks off and go full puke, how that'll balance things out. Because now I need more damage in order to keep up with the collection. And there's a Pokemon to catch. Okay, so it'll take another loop around before we see the results of full puke. Our collection is capped whatever the damage is, and the further left we collect, the lower the collection becomes as well. So let's see if not having hulks on allows us to keep up. I want to see if I can get the climber to descend. He's been up there on top of the pile for a long time. Yeah, they're getting straight into the stash instead of the rockets. I mean, I'm gonna turn the rockets back on for idling the game between updates, but I'm just curious what we can get it to right now. Did he go back for Coco already? I don't see him anymore. Oh, okay, here he comes back. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas to you too! Oh, no, he's just changing his mind back and forth whether to go or not. Indecisive little climber. Okay. So the Hulks are still showing up, even though I've told them to stop production on Hulk. Okay. Yeah, the damage keeps going down, but now we've got acid back. So let's see how this balances. Let's see, you're in the future where it's no longer Christmas. How is your not Christmas going? Or how did your Christmas go and all of that? Weirdness of global comparisons. Okay, damage is going back up again. That means the collection is fine, but the collection went down because the Hulks aren't moving stuff closer to them anymore. Okay. Are we at full puke yet? We will on this batch, yes. This little scientist is great. He moves it down here. They're all so happy about their jobs. And drinking their horrible juice. Ah, that is a fast reaction. I'm so glad my GERD is not as bad as the Gnorps. Okay, so now we're getting our real results now of just green dudes. And that is bringing this up to 200, but the collection is going back down to what it was when I had all the rockets on anyway. So it is not to our benefit long term to keep the rockets off. It's to our benefit if I'm on here constantly turning the rockets on and off constantly for the next several hours. That's how we keep our production up. But that bit of micromanagement is beyond me right now. I have a puppy to cuddle. Good, it's post-Christmas, try out wife's new mixer to make pancakes. Nice. Oh, that reminds me last year, when I went down to visit my dad and brother for Christmas, they had me unwrap the family gift. I did hand-wavy movements for family gift because it's a gift for everybody, except I was the only one who didn't know we were getting it, so that's why they had me unwrap it. But it was to stay in the house down south, where my dad and brother live, not where I live in the north. So it was a ice cream maker. So everybody else knew we were getting an ice cream maker, except for me. But I'm not the one who gets to use the thing, because it's in a different house. 5 San Diegos away. Yeah, the collection has severely dropped off. Interesting how that balances out. Okay, so we're getting the rockets back and we're getting the Hulks back. And we're turning off the green juice. It does not help us while I idle away. But it was good to do the test, so now I know. Yes, rockets. Maybe rocket miss. Oh, he came back. Okay, and now we get to watch the pile move to the right, and then it'll sign off once it's relocated itself, but we have a full batch of green to go through before we get to the red. We get more puke until then. Yeah, so I've only managed to have like one small serving of the family's ice cream maker that I was the one to unwrap on Christmas. Everybody else has been enjoying it. Well, the boys have been enjoying it. So, your thing reminded me of that. Okay. Yes, all of the rockets We need more. We don't have enough until it's all rocket. Okay, so collection has tanked because it's all the way over here now. Okay. Oh yeah, and we're getting half of our stuff. So soon the Vomit Boys will be done. And the Hulks will resume. Yes. This is the last batch of puke. It's all red mixture next. I gotta look how happy this one is. Okay, here comes more flowers. That gets brought over there, goes up the tube, into here. He turns the boiler on, is so happy. It's Christmas every day for this Gnorp. He's jumping and giddy the entire time that he's making his potion. Okay, but my favorite one is Launch Button Gnorp. Is the greatest. I can't wait till he just jumps teeny little bits. His jumps are different sizes each time too. Yeah, I've been staring at him for quite a while. Oh yes, Color Tsunami again. Yes. Okay, so collection should go back up and start balancing out again at a more reasonable spot. Okay. Because I can get short-term bonuses, but I can't get long-term bonuses by turning off the rockets. So let's see. I'm gonna get more Geet next. So that's 24. We've already got 7 Gnorps. We'll get 6 by purchasing 2 more housing. So housing increases by 50% each time I pick one. So, oh, that's gonna be 40 plus 60, 100 million, 124 million to get Geet Protocol. That's more than twice what I saved up for overnight since I last played. So don't expect that to happen anytime soon. It's probably gonna be tomorrow before I can buy that. I might turn off Gnorps temporarily for Oni later on tonight. Or I do Orb of Creation because Oni cannot handle Gnorps at the same time. My frame rate is too bad with Oni. Okay. Hulks are coming. They've definitely moved the pile over, but our collection is still lower than it was before. Yeah, the Hulks want to move the pile over a little bit further. And I want to watch them move the pile over a little bit further. I'm here for the tedium. And yeah, the further to the right the pile is, the more collection gets. Yes, so our most stable and lucrative option right now is to have the rockets on, where we geet half of our collection away. It feels weird that that's the balance that works the best, but that's the balance that works the best, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna wait for the Hulks to move the pile all the way to the right, Because I like watching the pile move left and right. I don't know about you, but I mean, if you're here right now, I'm guessing you like watching the pile move to the right from Hulk Smash. It's just interesting how the averages all actually make a bell curve in this game. I'm watching the rocket guy in the bottom right, and he's just having a ball of a time. I've just described mail to all of the Gnorps. I don't know how they breathe, they just arrive whenever there's a house. It's just easier to call them he's. Unless they're all asexual. So I mean, they would be the most, be the best term to use that I know of, but, Rocket Gnorp in the bottom right is just having so much fun with that button. You're gonna have so many more button presses soon, Mr. Gnorpy Gnorp. So many more. It's just gonna take ages because I'm not playing the game the way the game was meant to be played. I'm also making strawberry syrup for the pancakes nice. When a mummy Gnorp and a daddy Gnorp have housing space. But I never see two Gnorps in the same house. Like, they're all happy. But they all seem to have their own house. Like, the Cocoa Cafe, they're in there together. That's the cafe in a public space. These guys are all by themselves. Love, go to bed. I don't know why he's barking. Like, the mommy Gnorp and the daddy Gnorp never share the same bed. They're all lonesomes. Oh, Pokemon. They are ashamed of their actions, don't call them out. No, they're not ashamed. There is no shame. They're all so happy about their tasks. When they want something, they just go for it. And they're just definitive about it. Like that, there is no hesitation on Hulk Gnorp. There is no hesitation on Bomber Gnorp. They go straight for it. They're happy and they're giddy and they bounce up and down. They have big giant smiles. This one's like, yes. Yes, I will research all of the things. They're happy, their mouths are open. They're all just like, yes, this is my calling in life. They're just so happy. Everyone except for the mountain climbers' friends. They have frowny faces. I can't show you the frowny faces because, I don't have prestige points. I haven't used any of them. But the game explicitly says, "Hiking buddy, let's go hiking, it'll be great," said the mountaineer to his friend. They went, but it wasn't great. Mountaineers bring a friend when they depart the Cocoa Cafe. Friends are half as effective at digging. They also have small hats and make frowny faces. They're the only ones with the frowny faces. Okay. I'm up to 3 million. I need 124 million. Everybody who prestiges this game makes millions in seconds. And I'm here taking hours. Yes, the collection has improved to 133. So it's not the 200 we were getting when we destroyed the pile by stopping the rockets, but we need the rockets going to maintain a certain level of collection. So, I mean, 133 ain't that bad. It's piddly compared to People Who Prestige, but man, I have a question and I need to answer it, and boy howdy am I gonna continue trying my tedium to answer it. Okay, I think we've balanced out Hulk Shockwave to the degree that we're gonna find our answer is that it's not enough to fill this bar up all the way. We've stabilized it out. Our collection has been stabilized out. But that's fine. I think we're good here. The pile has been stabilized. I'm gonna sign off. And I'll be back later tonight with maybe Gnorps, maybe not Gnorps, maybe Oni, maybe not, maybe Warp of Creation, I haven't decided. Maybe I'll bring back what's it called? The game I want to finish off. Why am I not seeing it on my list of things? Factory Town Idol, yeah. I want to finish that game. That game's compatible with Gnorps. Maybe. Either way, I'm gonna go. We've balanced our collection out. We did some testing and found that this is the most optimal, stable configuration for long-term letting it idle on its own. So I'm gonna go. Thanks for being here. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. All that jazz. Bye.